Hello, Gma Janice back for another build. We're still working on those botanicals I bought way back when. So we're going to work through those. We did say we're going to insert some vases in there, so we'll have to see where we're going to get the vases because I think this is the third build that needs a vase, and I have two more builds that will need vases, so maybe we'll jump in a vase after this build, but let's see where we're going. Here we go. So the set we're going to do today is set number 40747 Daffodils. There's another Daffodils one that looks almost the same that has a different number, but this is the one we're doing. This is the box for age 8 and plus. Still meet that criteria. 216 pieces. I am not going to try to use the app because I looked at the app already and it's just the booklet. And I did look for our previous build as well for the sunflowers, and it's just the booklet. So, as much as I raved about how great the app was, these couple, I don't know if these are the older botanicals. The app doesn't do anything for you that the booklet doesn't. So, let's get going. I'm going to open this one. This one's taped as well. And my scissors are missing that were on my desk yesterday. Wonder where I took them. Let me see if I can find a weapon to open these. Okay, I have to find a weapon. Be right back. So I can't blame my husband for taking my scissors, which is normally because he's been told, do not take anything off my desk. You cannot. We have 1,000 pairs of scissors everywhere. I think I'm guilty for it. I cut some stuff yesterday, did it, but I found some nail clippers with a file in my drawer, so we're going to use that to open the box. Maybe. Oh, wow. Even this is tough. They don't want you in there. Ah, there we go. 1, 2, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. All right, let's dump this out here. Let's see what goodies we get today. Okay, still got plastic bag. Our instruction booklet. Oh, look at this. This one's taller versus wider. I wonder how they decide which way the booklet goes. Because this booklet is more vertical, where the booklet we did the other way was more horizontal. That's something interesting. And 3 bags. Leaves. Let's hop to it. This first direction. Oh, this one just says empty the bag. We did that. All right. We're gonna make 2 yellow. So what I learned from doing this how many times now, that we need to make both sets at the same time, even though they have one set of directions. So let's build this out into little piles. Huh, look at that. There's a barcode on the bag. Wonder what that means. Or a QR code. You know, these are the leaves for the stems. Here's what we're going to do. Our goal is to make 2 things, and we need a brown stick and a yellow thing. Put it on the end. And then we need a connector thing of some sort. Okay, and it hangs off. Okay. And then we have this little bitty steering. A little bitty steering. Look at that. I'm supposed to push on there. And I'm using my desk to push on, and it's not pushing. There we go. All right, and then it wants us to do 3 of these mustardy looking sticks. Looks like we're doing every other. Oh no, it's only got 3 holes. Okay. There's that. That. Okay, oh, and now it wants us to put on another steering wheel. And make it kind of go in between. This is where the second set comes in. Why I thought they were doing every other hole. Because there are 6, but here's that. All right, there's all 6 of those. And now it wants a yellow disc. The yellow disc is going on and this way. Cool, and then an orange cone. Oh, oh, I pushed it through. Which you can't see down here is my top of my desk. I don't want to push up my handy dandy lid that I use to keep things from escaping because I know it's gonna go psh. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna attach petals. Oh, facing the wrong way. So this is kind of confusing. It's got a little check mark of the way, wrong way, wrong way. So don't push them through. Don't push them all the way. You just hang them on the end to put all 6 around here. Pointy sides out. It just goes in there. That's kind of stupid. It's kind of scary that they're going to shoot all over. Oh, I pushed that one through. That one through too. Pull it back. Okay. Look at that. Oh, the stick is not pushed all the way. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it kind of looks like a daffodil. If you know what they look. No. Narcissus, jonquil. But these are daffodils. Daffodils are in the Narcissus family, as are jonquils. Jonquils and daffodils can be confused for each other. I don't remember what the difference. I think jonquils frequently have 2 blooms or more. Daffodils usually have 1, but there are other differences. You'll have to Google that to find out for sure. All right, so we have this part done. All right, I'm gonna hold off and do the other yellow one, and I'll be right back. Well, I was away. You weren't away. You hardly know that. I did get the second yellow one built, so when we get to the stems, I don't go, where did it tell us to do the build? Because it did have little times too. Um, what you missed was me dropping parts on the floor twice. Maybe I should learn how to video and put it in that speed up so you can watch me on the floor, on the floor. But for now, we're not. All right, so now we're going to work on the white heads. So the white heads, we're going to do the two. Looks like it's almost the exact same process. It's just different colors. So let's see. First, we need a brown with a yellow end with this pipe looking thing. Go, and then it wants us to put on a steering wheel. I'm actually going to do both steering wheels and line them up and then put the sticks on. I think it's easier. I see that now. I'm trying to figure out how to see what's happening here. All right, we got those pieces. Do the same thing like we did before. One of these yellow things on, then the orange center. These look like little cones for driving. Okay, oh, you can't see it from there. So, cones you put out for driving. Wonder if these are from the car set. All right, and then we're going to put the yellow on. Same picture as before about don't put it all the way down. Oop. It just lays on top. These are going on easier. I wonder if these white things are not quite the same around as the brown ones were, or the mustard colored ones for the yellow daffodil. These are going on a bit easier. When I say that, and then I can get it on. Ta-da, ta-da. All right, I'll be back in a sec with the second one. Okay, back with the second white. So we have the two whites, the two yellows. We're going to go off to stems. Although I'm looking at these and I think these stems, yes, these stems are all going to be exactly the same. Whereas the last two builds, when I did it, the two stems were different. And so it was really important to have the heads so you saw the whole process. These, the heads are all the same except for the color, and the stems are all the same. Who knew? I learned something and then you don't learn something. So I'm gonna take, look at how tiny these little pieces are. We're gonna have to put it in port. All right, so it wants to do 7 more of these. Where remember the stem was longer and the other ones, they could have just given this a longer stem instead of putting this all together. Maybe that's why they think they can charge for it. Seems a little crazy when we had those longer stems. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do need one more. And we have a longer gray one that we're putting in the end. It's probably going to be part that sticks to the stem, but we'll see. Oh, now it wants us to put in this cross piece. That's where the leaves are going to fit in. And then one more of these. Okay. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, I see, because this is a gray. That's why they told us that. I hope at the bottom, was that a gray? Oh no, oh no. Oh, that was a black. You know, the colors between gray and black in this booklet are really difficult to see, especially when you're old fart. So it's 2, 3, 4. Six. 7. Don't get your finger caught in between. Push those two together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a black one on the end. Wow, that hurt. My daughter, if she watches it, will be surprised that I didn't swear. All right, the next thing we're going to do is put the big leaves on the end. They're going to face up. Don't understand how these are supposed to go on. Huh. Well, I don't I don't see how this is supposed to go on there. I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something. See, I have these other green parts over here that I suspect are to put the leaves on. Did I miss something? Oh, I did. I missed a step. So when I put this thing here, I'm supposed to put these on there. There we go. And the feeling which way the home's supposed to go. Okay. Okay, now. Except for I think this needs to be rotated. Rotated. They're showing them. Aha. When it lays down, these are supposed to go the other way. I have a tool to take apart Legos. It's in the other box. I don't know if I can work on these fancy ones though. Okay. All right, that makes more sense. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. Aha. There. Did you see how that snapped in there right when you got the right piece? Then we're gonna snap this one in here. And then it just folds up like that. Look at that. Look at that. And then you grab a head and you put the head on there. And you have a daffodil on a stick. All right. Yay. All right. I'll be right back with the other three. All right, I finished all the stems, so I figured you guys would be excited to see get the last heads on, because we didn't do a white head while you were away. There we go. And all these turn. I didn't notice that before. Yeah, cool. When you line them up right, they go in there much better. Okay, but oh, this part turns, not the head. Oh, okay. Last one. Here we go. Here we go. Ta-da! 4 daffodils. Now, I'm really curious about that other set, what's different between it, because it does have a different number, but the picture on the box looked like you got 2 white and 2 yellow. Um, but the box was different. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon. Talk to you later. Bye.